he and we talked together about stuff. Yes, I've gone live a little bit earlier this morning, folks. There's this on now? Okay. I am out and about. I'm doing a remote Tuesday today. I happen to have with me my Yorkie named Brittany Spears. You see her right there? Look at her, Brittany. You're such a pretty dog. Got anything to say? Meow, meow. No, she won't say anything. Normally she meows like a cat when I do it. Anyways, we're starting early because I have to take somebody to get a 3 years rabies shot, and it ain't me. That ain't happening. Yeah, that's you. You're getting the shot. She don't like that. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, folks. Today on The Shocking Truth, as I see it, for Tuesday, December 30th, 2025. Yes, we're 2 days away from New Year's, Brittany. Brittany Spears, that is her name. Yes, she's 13 years old, and it tells you where my mind was 13 years ago when she was just a little puppy, little girl, my little girl, right? There's nothing I wouldn't do for her. And she's not even a human, okay? So let's get into this, folks. Sebastian Rogers, who is he? What happened to him? Where did Sebastian vanish to? When will Sebastian's case be solved? Well, it's a bright sun. I guess that's a good thing. Hey, Brittany, you're not going nowhere. Anyways, when will Sebastian's case be solved? And why do I devote Tuesdays to Sebastian Rogers? Well, I'm going to tell you that first. Every Tuesday for the rest of my life until I know what happened to this young man. Let me just pull this around. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. This is who we're talking about this morning, folks. And if you have not heard of him, I invite you to do a Google search, Sebastian Rogers, and you'll learn more. You'll see how deep this rabbit hole goes. But every Tuesday, I will go live at 8 a.m. and I will be talking about this case because until it gets solved, I've devoted and committed my Tuesdays. That's why I do this, right? I'm not looking to get any fame or fortune. There's a $500,000 reward. I don't want it. Oh, yeah, I'd love to have it, but I don't want it. I'd rather you get it. If you have knowledge or you know what happened, it might have been a big accident, It can be discussed. It can be talked about. You can be relieved from that burden that you're carrying right now if you're carrying a burden. Put that back over there. Okay, come on over here, Brittany, because you just want to be in the limelight. You can tell it's my dog. She's like, where's the camera? It's right there. See, look, over here. Hey, over here. Yeah, she never pays attention. Why do I devote Tuesdays? I told you that. So thank you for tuning in to my 2025 end of year recap regarding the mysterious case of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Yeah. Many of us already know most of the who, what, where, when, and whys of this case. Plus, those responsible know these answers. And those not responsible that know about it know these answers, which makes them complicit. But that's another episode. I earnestly hope and pray this case is solved before the end of next year, 2026. Wouldn't it be a miracle if it happened today or tomorrow? Wow, what a great way to start 2026. By doing the good and honest, positive thing, by telling the truth, right? So, for those who don't know what this is all about, why am I holding my dog? Because she's going to get a shot at the vet over there. Now she's shaking. Here, Brittany, get down. Let me do this for a second. Let's see if I can get through this. So I got to be there in 15 minutes, or they charge you a $50 no-show fee just for being late. My appointment is at 8:30, and I got to be there at 8:15. So isn't that an 8:15 appointment? Anyways, let's get into this, folks. For those who don't know, here's what I've concluded as of today on The Shocking Truth as I see it, right? Who is Sebastian Rogers? Well, Sebastian was born December 7th, 2008. 2008? Yeah, 2008, December 7th. And Sebastian lived with his biological mother, Katie Rogers, and her husband, Christopher Proudfoot. Life wasn't always easy for Sebastian. He had been diagnosed with autism, particularly 6q27 chromosomal deletion syndrome, a rare condition that impacts his development, maybe speech, and behavior, meaning he needed extra care, right? He didn't just get up and go. He needs extra care, and he knows it. Somebody said, well, he wears a diaper. He can't even go to the bathroom. He did go to the bathroom. Look at the video at Texas Roadhouse Steakhouse when he got up and left the table and went to the bathroom. Unless he went outside and smoked a cigarette, and I don't think that happened. I'm sorry. Brittany, wait, what are you doing? Don't just, what are you doing? Chill, calm down. Anyways, I digress. What happened to Sebastian Rogers? The $500,000 question, right? What happened, Sebastian Rogers? So after an unusually fun Sunday with shopping, video games, bowling, and his last recorded supper with his mother, Katie Rogers, yes, she is the last person to see Sebastian alive. Sunday evening, February 26th, 2024. And at 15 then, Sebastian remains hidden from the public thanks to his biological mother and stepfather. Hidden in that they aren't cooperating with anyone who wants to solve the case. Yeah, I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. Neither one of them have reached out to me. There's no interest in, seemingly, it doesn't seem that they're interested in all at solving this case. If they don't want it solved, why is that? Brittany, do you know why that is? She pleads the fifth. Get back over there, girl. Where did Sebastian go missing? Right? He was last seen in public on Sunday evening, February 25th, around 6 o'clock, with his mom at the Texas Roadhouse Steakhouse. Just him and her concluding a fantastic, whimsical, fun-filled day of shopping and having fun in a Last Supper. Using Katie's cell phone, Katie took several pictures of Sebastian and a video while he's eating and putting food in his mouth. I've raised two daughters that are now in their 40s. I have a 25-year-old grandson, and my 8-year-old grandson comes and stays every Friday night with me and my wife. You know, wherever we've gone and whenever he's eating, nobody's videotaping him or taking pictures of him eat, especially at 15 years old. I just don't get it. Where are those pictures? She took them. There's a forensic footprint of pictures and videos time-stamped in the phone that went out into the cloud. And as Katie would tell you, having somewhat of a security background, once that information's out there, it's out there waiting to be discovered and released. Yeah. Yep. Text messages. Did you send a picture or two with a text? We're going to know. It's just a matter of time. When did Sebastian go missing? His ever helpful mother, Katie Rogers, says she last saw him at home on Sunday evening around 8 or 9 o'clock, and then heard a thump around 10 p.m. So it's just her and Sebastian. Chris is somewhere, who knows where Chris is? We really don't know where Chris was. We speculate where his cell phone was, but we really don't know where Chris was, right? 8 or 9 p.m., she hears a thump. Around 10, she claims, I don't know what you're doing, but you better settle down in there. And what does he do? He says, okay, Mom. What else would you expect him to say? Okay, Mom. And heard no more. Didn't notice him missing until the next morning, Monday morning around 6 a.m. to get him ready for school on the 26th of February. So for me, oh, wait a minute, there's more. Isn't there always more? Here's one thing I have to bring up. Why is this case still going on almost 2 years later? Well, due to a serious lack of evidence. Law enforcement reporting that the only thing missing besides Sebastian was his small yellow flashlight. All right, folks, wait. No shoes were missing. No clothes were missing. No money was missing. and his cell phone was not missing. He did not take any of those things with him. For a young boy with autism who's afraid of being barefoot in the grass, he decided to go off barefoot in the grass overnight in the middle of the night with a little yellow flashlight, no phone, no clothes, no shoes. If you're just now going, what? This is weird. It's not weird, it's wild. I know, baby, I know. You got 9 more minutes before you get 3 shots. Um, I mean, he knows how to operate a cell phone. He does. He had a cell phone, so he knows how to use it, as well as being an online gamer. I wonder if the yellow flashlight even exists. Or is this meant to confuse us and law enforcement? We're all talking about a yellow flashlight when we should be talking about what the hell happened to Sebastian. The heck with the yellow flashlight. That's why I think we need to have a forensic app. That was last week's episode. But I mean, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the last person to see your child alive? Wouldn't you want every bit of assistance and help in solving this case and finding out what happened to your child, where he's at? Has he been unalived? Or is he being held somewhere? And if he's 15, 16, and then he turns 17, 18, how long before he starts looking at YouTube instead of playing games online? Maybe he's already looking at YouTube. How long before he types his name in a Google search box or a YouTube search box? Have you ever typed your name into one? I invite you to try it. You'll be surprised at the results. So to Katie, I'd like to say something right now. Katie, forget Chris and that side of the family for just a moment. Forget all about the Proudfoots, Katie, and be the loving mother who gave birth to a wonderful baby boy back on December 8th in 2008. And ask yourself this. If there is a God, what does your eternity look like right now? Better yet, what does life in prison look like right now? Don't wait. Don't wait to get the variety. I don't even know what I'm going to say. Don't wait for somebody else to speak up and you take the brunt of everything. I'm not saying that a man that's been married 5 times might have some peculiarities. Did I say that right? You know what I mean? But Katie, you can turn the things around right now, today, before the end of 2025. You can say enough is enough is enough. You could call the FBI. What's that number? 1-800-CALL-FBI. CALL-FBI. Sebastian, whenever you come across this, same thing. Call the FBI. Don't try to fix things yourself, Sebastian. The FBI is there to help you. Just call them. 1-800-CALL-FBI. So, Kitty, like I said, you can turn things around by moving on and letting Chris go on to wife number 6. Perhaps then you'll come to your senses. From what I see from my desk and my car right now, is that you're all messed up. Katie, you're a mess right now. Or we'd hear more from you. Or you'd be saying, help me find my son. Or you'd be going, look at all the photos I have of Sebastian. If it helps anybody find them. Let's get you fixed, Katie. And then let's put this case to rest. Step up and, like Charlie Kirk might say, prove me wrong. Folks, again, I encourage each and every one of you, and I hope and pray that you'll do a Google search for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Say his name like Silver's on the Scene does. There's all kinds of other YouTubers on this case. Bullhorn Betty, JLR Investigates. I mean, they cover a lot of other things. Me, I do 5 days a week. I do other things, but Tuesdays solely is my Sebastian Rogers day. So do the search. Look into this case for yourselves. There are so many mysteries to solve, and someone will walk away with the $500,000 reward. That's $500,000, right? And that's the shocking truth, as I see it today. High-fiving out here in Virginia Beach, Virginia, in the 757. God bless you and your family. And God bless Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Peace and hair grease. Later. Yes, dog, it's time to go get you. You're going to get your shot, dog. You're going to get a 3 years rabies shot. Are you ready?